We're now just a few days away from Election Day, and tonight we're highlighting some of the most important races here in the Central Valley. One that is critical is California's 22nd Congressional District. Incumbent Republican Congressman David Valadao is up against Democratic challenger Rudy Salas for a South Valley rematch. CBS 47's Catherine Phillips sat down with both candidates and tells us why they want your vote.
Stretching as far south as Mettler in Kern County up to Hanford in Kings County, California's 22nd Congressional District is proving once again as a tight race for a seat in the House of Representatives. The district contains parts of Kern, Tulare, and Kings counties. Right now, incumbent Republican David Valadao holds this seat. He was first elected to the House in 2012 after serving one term in the state assembly. Since then, he's only lost one re-election bid in 2018 to Democrat TJ Cox by just 862 votes. The current district currently has more registered Democrats than Republicans, bringing national attention to the race as Valadao fights to defend his seat, and Democrats backing Rudy Salas target it as one to flip.
I've taken on tough issues. I show up to work, I vote, and I vote on issues, and I'm on the right side of the majority of the district most of the time because they know I'm here fighting on the issues that are important to them.
Valadao, who's from Hanford, is the son of Portuguese immigrants and grew up with his family working in dairy. He says that experience shaped his views on politics and how to best help the valley. He says this year he's helped bring home millions of dollars to the district, helping invest in everything from water treatment facilities, infrastructure, and roads, and even some money for local law enforcement equipment. He also helps to reauthorize the Farm Bill. He says some of his top issues are jobs, ag, and immigration. He says he supports a secure border, but says he understands how crucial immigrants are to our agricultural economy in the valley.
It would have been ideal for us to move forward with a piece of legislation that would have helped us secure our border and get us on the process of securing the border so that we can have that conversation about guest worker programs and other types of immigration problems that we're also dealing with.
Another big topic, Donald Trump. Valadao was one of 10 House Republicans to vote to impeach the former president after the attacks on the U.S. Capitol on January 6. In a debate earlier this month, he said he would not endorse either presidential candidate or announce who he's voting for.
I've worked on so many different issues, and it would be disappointing to see anyone focus on one specific vote as a career ender for anyone or a decision maker for anyone, because there are so many different policies that are so important and actually have an impact on their daily lives.
Democratic candidate Rudy Salas served in the state assembly for 10 years, representing the Bakersfield area. Before that, he was on the Bakersfield City Council and the first ever Latino elected. If he wins in November, he'd be the first Latino elected to Congress in the Central Valley. He ran for this seat in the 2022 midterm election, but lost to Valadao by just over 3,000 votes.
This is home. I was born and raised right here in the Central Valley. I was just one of these kids that used to wake up super early in the morning before the sun came up to go to work with my dad out in the fields and in construction. So I understand what a hard day's work is, what it means to earn a hard-earned dollar.
Salas says his top priorities are health care, clean water, and the economy, the same issues he says he worked on while in the state assembly.
For me, it's about bringing home the resources, bringing home taxpayers' dollars that actually make a difference for us. So over $100 million to the CSU, over $100 million to our community colleges, bringing funding for a mobile welding program, funding a pedestrian bridge so that kids could get to and from school safely.
While serving in Sacramento, he was criticized as the only Assembly Democrat who voted no on the gas tax, costing him a chairmanship, but a vote he says he defends. He says if elected to Congress, he would vote to keep drug costs low, strengthen health care, and he wants to help reform the immigration system.
They shouldn't be having to wait 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 years just to get an answer from the government. We need a pathway to citizenship. We need to make sure that we're doing everything, that we're passing a comprehensive immigration reform bill in Congress, and that we're supporting our dreamers and supporting folks here in California.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. Catherine Phillips, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.